I was the one who created this video that got me comments like this, and this. But there were a few things everyone seemed collectively confused about. How did I mix it like this? What specific sounds did I use? Where can I listen or get the project file? Link in description, by the way. So in order to clear up any of that confusion, I'm making this video now so that you too can create this little soundscape I've made or something very similar. All right, so let's start with the project that you already saw that I did complete, and people were asking me to put it on Spotify and all that. It will be releasing May 15th. It's still in review, but all these other songs are like, they got lyrics and stuff. So I don't know if that'll be what you're interested in, but let's look at this project. It's gonna have both parts. This is the arrangement now. You can see it's a little different. Just for a refresher, I guess, here was the original demo. This original one is a lot more simple. As for the sounds I used, I'm planning on starting to sound design most of it myself, but this is a Dext patch. You can find these Dext carts. I'll find the Dext cartridge place that I got all these and I'll just link it, and I'll probably have like a pop-up on the video showing you the exact page that I got the cartridge that I used for this. I'm pretty sure these are the same cartridge. I was just looking for patch 11 on this one specifically for that well, it's hard to hear with all these effects on it. This one, I was just looking for that specific patch 11. And then this is a higher pitch pad because I knew that a warm pad wouldn't really sound right with the style. This fits a lot better in my opinion, for reasons that if this was a video essay, I would do a lot of research and then have a long explanation about it. But in this case, I'm just showing you how I did it. It just works. And then we have the Vital, which again, I do want to start sound designing more of these. Because I do want to teach that as well, and then also just provide people with the sounds. But this is literally just the HVAC unit. These two sounds, the fluorescent light and the footsteps, got that straight from Pixabay. Some amazing sound effects on Pixabay. Those are the sounds though. I kind of want to show what it would sound like without the effects. Anyway, here's part 2, and this is where I'm gonna go more into the actual effects and stuff I did for this one. I could have this on loop forever, I think, but hey. It's coming out soon for me, like right now, like 4 days it comes out. So as for that pattern, this is this. I don't think I ever played this one without the effects, so that might be fun to do. Let's hear it right now. Honestly, I think it's a little bit scarier without the effects because these footsteps, dude. Anyway, let me show you. Without the master chain, really nothing is really doing much of anything. These EQs that I have that actually do something, yeah, they're just taking out the bass, and then some of the high end that I don't want, these are not even activated. But this is where everything awesome happens. So we have blood overdrive for a little bit of distortion. And when you add the distortion, I don't want to add too much color and like no filter, because then it just sounds loud and annoying. Then we have Patcher, which this is Retro by Frank Pohl, who I don't know if he still makes content, but he used to make a lot of these Patcher plugins. He's really good at this stuff. Amazing. I wish I could do this myself. FP Retro by Frank Pohl. Look that up. You'll find that it's free. Shout out Frank Pohl. He's amazing. This is what it sounds like with it. Without the blood overdrive. Then we have the reverb, which honestly creates a lot of the space. I mean, that's the point of reverb, right? Kind of makes the whole song for the most part. That's all the effects. Hopefully that made sense. Given that all that stuff is said, I do think that now would be a good time to make a brand new project in this style. Someone did ask if I'd be willing to do an album for that. And you know what? I remember the comment. So because I remembered the comment, I'm going to reply to it right now on video. It might be pretty hard to see. Maybe I'll show a screenshot. He says, would you consider releasing an album following such theme? You know what? Honestly, if there was like demand for it, voice reply. So let's go ahead and get Dexed. That could be a good pad. That could be a good pad. This one, if I can find patch 11 again, but if not, I'll just find something similar that I like. All right, let's do that. And then also back to Vital and thank the heavens box. No, HVAC. This is just default in Vital. It's just there. Now, so I got a chord progression I think I like. It does not sound good now, but it never sounds good at first, okay? You gotta trust in the process for us. So what I'm gonna do, add the root notes or the bass notes to this. So we go down. I guess I don't have to go down. I got a big keyboard. Personally, I like to have them all in the same octave. One of the best ways to create like good melodies is to just have the chords and then just drag the notes out a little bit. So like this. You don't have to arpeggiate it all the time. You can have the chord if you like the chord, and then just have the note come back later. I like to do that a lot. I'm not following the last set of rules that I made in my other video. I'm just gonna make something basic just so you have a good idea of how to do it. So that's a good 4-bar loop. We will go ahead and paste this right on the pad. The only thing about the pad is I do want to have it extend fully to the ends. I guess it doesn't matter what note you put it on. Okay, now I already went through the work of making this, and so I saved it. All right, let's see how this sounds. I slowed the BPM. I think it'll sound better. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the other two that I did, because this one was mostly just made as like a demonstration, like here's how you do it. The others were given a lot more time regarding the melodies and the feel of it, but I guess that's the video. That was very fast.